I'm on there. We don't need him to see that. Yeah, thank you.
No way you're on there, Jennifer.
No,
no
I was very
way.
good this year.
Come on.
I was very, very good this year. So here at QVC, you know, we're one of the world's largest retailers, which means that we don't just offer pretty sparklies and makeup. We have the practical gifts as well. And in the long run, are those not the ones that at the end of the day you go, wow, I'm really glad I got that. Either purchased it for yourself or received it as a gift. This is from Royal. And while first blush, you look at it, you go, it's a shredder. I know I need a shredder. Now more than ever, where we have to immediately destroy any information about ourselves that shows up. This, however, is different than the shredder of the past. As in, fully assembled, that's awesome. I can see what's happening, that's great. It's got a great big bin, so I don't have to empty it as much. I haven't even told you the best part. It is the micro cut element of this, which renders completely useless to the bad guys anything that you put inside of it. It's at a while supplies last price, so what does that mean? Price is only good as long as we have it in stock. $99.98, it's been very popular. 6 easy monthly payments of $16.66, and this big guy ships for free. And this big guy is Craig Smith, who's one of our tech experts. So good to see you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well.
Happy
Happy Black Friday. Oh, absolutely I did.
Awesome.
Chocolate pecan pie.
Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm looking forward to my leftovers when I get home. Okay. So, Craig, let's talk about this. Probably first, wait a minute. We have far fewer colors than we've had in the past.
We're losing quite a few of them. We're down to just 4 right now.
Okay. So here we go. We have it in navy. In front of Craig is the rose gold. Beneath us here is the silver and the black. I'm really glad we have silver black because those just make really good sense for home offices. E233076. So we should probably start with, like, why even have a shredder in the first place? And then why this one?
The big reason is because a lot of us have a bunch of pieces of paper laying around our house. Maybe it has personal information on it, maybe it has financial information on it, maybe it has just stuff we don't want to share with the world. And that's really what a shredder is for, because unfortunately in a lot of townships in this country, as soon as you take your trash and you put it at the curb,
it's public domain.
It's public domain.
Yeah.
It's fair game for everybody. Now that's great if you're trying to get rid of an old bicycle and somebody comes by and picks it up. It's not good when it comes down to your personal information. And what a lot of us do, especially around the holiday season, we're busy, we're running around all over the place. We get something, a piece of paper going, oh, all right, this is from my insurance company. I'll just tear it in half and throw it in the trash. That's what the bad guys are hoping for. They're hoping you just throw this stuff away so they can get this information and say, all right, there's your name, here's your address, your social security number.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're fighting identity theft. With a Royal micro cut shredder, instead of just tearing one piece of paper into 2, we're tearing an 8.5 and 11 strip of paper just like this. You put it through this shredder, and thanks to the micro cut capabilities of this shredder, it turns every individual piece of paper into 1,100 little itty-bitty pieces. So now when you put this at the curb, nobody's getting your identity. Nobody's getting your social security number.
The only person who's going to take that is somebody who's having a New Year's Eve party and really thanks you for the confetti.
Yeah, I got the confetti for that.
That's right. All right, so here's another differentiator is, like, you're obviously just for demonstration purposes showing one sheet at a time.
A couple at a time, sure.
But if you are that person who has boxes or stacks of paper, nobody wants to sit there and feed one piece of paper at a time.
No.
Enter the Royal that not only can do 9 sheets at one go if you want to feed it in a little stack of 9, you could put 100 sheets in this tray and walk away.
That's the nice thing about it. So the front slot, there's actually 2 different places where you can put paper. This front slot right here will take the credit cards. It'll take up to 9 pages at a time. It'll blast through the staples. But when you do want to get rid of that bulk, as long as the papers are separated, think about this. If you've got tax forms from 10, 15, 20 years ago,
statements.
Or bank statements, I've heard from a lot of people since we started presenting these shredders here at QVC, where they tell the story of, I take all those pages and I stick them in a pile next to my desk.
Yeah. And it grows
and grows. If that pile is now taller than you, let's get rid of that stuff. Don't leave it laying around. In fact, the FTC recommends any piece of paper that you have that has personal or financial information on it, you're supposed to get rid of it daily or as soon as you're done using that paper. And what a lot of us do, it's just one of those, hey, look, I get it, you're busy. We just stick it over to the side and say, I'll get rid of it another day. Now's the day to get rid of it with this auto-feed tray, pulling page after page after page.
Yeah, what if you do have that big stack? Because, I mean, I was that person. And you just throw a stack in there once a day, right? By the end of the year, you've knocked it all out. You're ahead of the game because usually Craig and I are presenting things like this during tax season.
Yeah.
And we talk about all those documents that you want to get rid of. You know, Staples, it eats through them. Credit cards, if you've got a stack of all these different, like everybody's digital now with their shopping carts. If you've got the shopping cards and credit cards, you know, feed them right in there. It can take it. It's a beast. So it really is the better mousetrap in this case, because while shredders are out there, they've come a long way. Used to be, this was right here, what a shredder used to be. This is the one that I used to have. And
That's
it's
the strip cut's the old school way, yep.
Which was fine at the time, but now in the world of like ever more zealous than ever identity thieves, they can easily tape that together, or a kid could, and get all the information back that they want. Next version is a little bit better, but still, on any one of these little sheets, I can get half a social security number, right? So we want insurance protection against identity theft, and this is one of the means to do it.
And that's the microcut right there. All these, by the way, are 25 pages as well. So
it's all the same.
In addition to pummeling your information down to next to nothing, it also takes up a heck of a lot less space in the bin.
500 orders already, guys, and down from, what, 6 or 7 color choices to 4, rose gold, navy, silver, and black. Yours comes with a little viewing window, but is mostly the color of the unit that you're purchasing. But Craig has his clear bin to kind of show you how fast it's happening and how many sheets you can go through before you will even have to empty the bin.
Yeah, this is what's actually happening inside of the machine. So with the gold, you will get the gold bin. But just to showcase, how is this actually working? What is happening to my old medical records that I want to get rid of? What's happening to all those forms that I have filled out with my Social Security information? I know another thing I notice nowadays, you get a prescription from the pharmacy, they give you that big, thick package insert.
I don't want it.
I understand why they have to do it. Make you aware of the side effects and all that kind of stuff. It makes sense. But you don't want to leave that information laying around.
No.
Your medical information is your personal information. Don't share it with the world. And look at what's happening. Page after page, we're using the auto feed tray here. One page, 8.5 by 11, into over 1,100 pieces, just spraying confetti all over the place inside of that 4.5 gallon bin. Now you can have that peace of mind when you put that at the curb. Nobody's going to get my personal information.
Craig, what is the assembly like?
Take it out of the box, plug it in.
All right, plug it in.
Even the caster wheels are already on there.
That's fantastic.
No assembly at all. Which is nice.
So I'm thinking like, you know, us adult children who maybe want to gift this to our parents and go, I'm shipping it to you, pull it out of the box, plug it in, and please get started on that stack of papers in the mail that I saw at your house when I visited last time, right? Here's the thing, and I'll close out with this. There are a lot of crimes out there. Identity theft is one of the few where the burden of proof is on the victim. I got to get on the phone and convince the credit card companies that I was not shopping in Belize. Wish I was, right?
I wouldn't mind being in Belize right now.
I don't want you to have to go through that. I want you to actually travel to Belize because you got so much free time, right? So here it is in rose gold. We have navy. We have black. And we have silver. What we won't have forever is the price because the retail value is $121. Here it's less than $100. Easiest. 6 easy pays, free shipping, $16 to get it home. You have until the end of January. You can get through a lot of sheets of paper in that time. 800 orders already. E233076. Craig, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jen.
And that's going to do it for me. My 2 hours are done, but if you think I'm done with you this weekend,